Hey guys, it's Sarah. So today I am doing a October wrap up and November TBR. Usually I do these within the second week of November or the month, and I never upload it till the end of November. So we're trying something new and it is November 1st. So in the month of November I only read 4 books, which honestly I'm kind of proud of because I haven't been reading as much as I used to lately. I enjoyed most of them. Well, yeah, I enjoyed all of them actually. Right, and this is going to be pretty small TBR, not very ambitious or anything, just because my November TBR is pretty ambitious as it is, and I'll get into that in a second. So yeah, the first 2 books that I'm going to talk about are graphic novels. So yeah, this is the second book in the Heartstopper series. I reread this, so this is a reread, and I absolutely loved it. I fell in love all over again. I love all the characters. It was just heartwarming to see Nick going through all these things, going through these changes, and he's also trying to figure himself out. I just love how Charlie reacts to him because he wants to hold off the relationship. He doesn't want people to know, but Charlie is totally down for it. And I just love Charlie for that. Oh my god, I just love the characters. And the next book is Pumpkinheads by Rainbow Rowell. Now, I heard somewhere that it really doesn't have a plot, and honestly it doesn't, but it's still one of my favorite graphic novels I think ever. I loved it so much, and it was just like the perfect fall read. I swear it was so good. Basically, these 2 friends that work at the same pumpkin patch, it's their last day working before they go to college, and there's a girl, Deja, that's how I say her name, and then there's another guy, I can't remember his name. They basically go on a hunt to find this girl that he's liked since they started working, which was like years and years. So yeah, and it was just so cute, kind of funny, really lighthearted, and I read that in in Barnes & Noble in the cafe with my mom, and it was super cute and super fun. The next book that I read was House of Salt and Sorrow by Erin A. Craig. I think I give this a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It was a really good, creepy, eerie sort of read. I enjoyed it. It was a good creepy read for Halloween. It did its job, but nothing really stood out to me. Basically, this book follows the retelling of the 12 Dancing Princesses, and these sisters keep dying, and the main character, Annalee, thinks that it's not just a coincidence and there's someone that's trying to kill these people. The ending was really good. I thought that it was, eventful. I thought that it did something. It was just, the characters never really stood out to me. I don't think I really knew the characters any more than I knew another character. They were all just sort of meshed together. The only couple characters that I really knew were Annalee, her sister Verity, and the stepmother. So I thought that there should have been a little more diversity in the characters, but whatever, it's fine. If you want your own opinion on it, then I would say read it. It's not horrible, it's not really bad, it's just an average read, and it doesn't really stand out like my other books do. And the next book, which was my favorite book ever, I think this might be one of my favorite books that I've ever read, and that is Serpent and Dove. The hype is real. It is so good, and I loved every single part of it. I thought it really balanced humor and the opposite of humor, sadness, or the seriousness of the book. I thought they balanced it really well, and I just loved the characters. Lou and Reed I just loved their diversity. Like, they're so different from each other, not only because Lou is a witch and Reed is a witch hunter, but because Lou is so outgoing, funny, she's not afraid, and he is very uptight, and he is very much by the rules. And it was so funny, and I loved seeing the relationship develop. And as you can see, I tabbed so much. and I loved so many parts of it, and there's a lot of purple tabs in here because so many parts were funny. I just think anyone and everyone should read this. If you are even a little bit interested in it, do it. You will not be disappointed. It is so good. It does follow a witch and a witch hunter, Lou and Reed, and basically they are forced into holy matrimony. Yep, they're getting married. It does remind me of The Proposal. It's one of the funniest movies ever. Ryan Reynolds and Sandra Bullock did it perfectly, and I just think this book was so good. It was basically The Proposal if it was in fantasy world. So now on to the TBR. Now the TBR has only like 4 books so far on it. One of them is a really, really big book, so I'm giving myself some leeway, some space, you know? The first book is Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I just got this the other day and I'm super excited to read it. I hear that it's a Harry Potter retelling, and honestly, anything that has to do with Harry Potter I am down for. And I can't believe that years ago when I seen this book, because I was a book judger, I didn't want to read it because I was like, that looks stupid. But it's not, because I hear very great things about it and I'm really excited to get to it. I know that there is 2 boys, Simon and Baz, which kind of pull off the Draco and Harry like fan fiction type thing, where it's basically Simon and Baz and they're going to this magical boarding school type thing, and that's all I really know about it, but it's fine. So the next book is one of the biggest books that I think I will ever read, and that is Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare, and this is a beast. I actually planned out that I'm going to read Queen of Air and Darkness in November, and I've been holding it off for so long that I just think I need to do it. I'm really excited to read this. This is definitely part of one of my favorite series ever, and I'm actually kind of excited to get back into the Shadowhunter world. I love Emma and Julian. If you guys don't know, I think they're one of my like all-time favorite ships, other than Will and Tessa. You have to read the Mortal Instruments to get to this series. I mean, I don't think you need to, but if you want to get the full story and everything, I think you should, because I mean, the Mortal Instruments isn't bad. It's just not my favorite series out of all of them, even though City of Glass was a real banger there. And I think it's definitely going to be a good read. I feel like it's going to be a good 5-star, at least 4.5, and it better be because it's huge, so I'm dedicating my time to this beast over here. The next book is Red Skulls of Magic, because it's a very small read and I think that I could definitely get through it in time for anything. So this follows Magnus and Alec. This was when Alec and Magnus went to travel during City of Fallen Angels, and they uncover some troubles, and I'm excited to see what they do. That's pretty much all I know about it, and I'm excited to get to this. The last book is definitely one that I probably won't get to, so I wouldn't get my hopes up. Our Dark Duet by Victoria Schwab. I read the first book a couple months ago. I think I read it in July. I loved it. It's definitely one of my all-time favorite books. And so I'm excited to read this. I heard that this is really sad, but I do love the duology so far, and I really hope to get this. I don't hear that it's bad. I just hear that it's sad, and I don't really want to be sad, but hopefully I'm not sad, and I hope things all work out, hopefully. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All my social media is down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, as I said, for the 3rd time, and I will see you guys in my next video. Later, Girl Scouts.